I'm Bob Heyman with Summit BIM Consulting. I have two questions, actually. One, I guess it's for Bill, but it kind of touches on a little bit of what was said in the first presentation. You said that you found a lot of things in advance. And have you found any way of putting any kind of a cost savings to what you found? Like, do you I mean, I know it's difficult because the building is unique. And of course, when you find something in advance, how do you know that you saved dollars on it? So I don't know if
that's a good question. Basically, when we find these issues, we're able to look at them on the model. We're able to work with the other trades that were in the room with us, typically electrical, structural. A lot of it was the early things we were seeing were electrical risers, the main duct risers going up. They were conflicting with their pull boxes with the structure. Our duct shafts were not too bad, and our main mechanical pipe shafts weren't too bad, but we found a lot of conflicts with the electrical risers, the large communication risers. Mostly in that north face, we were finding a lot of issues there. That took a fair bit of coordination to get those coming out of the communications rooms. A cost put to that, I don't know, to be honest with you.
We're going to try and document that. It's really hard. Everyone asks, what's the business case for BIM?
Right.
How do we show the value? Everyone wants it. It's really hard to get pricing on avoided costs. So I'm preaching to the choir here, but we're going to try and document it, work with these guys, and try to put some quantitative measures in place.
Well, the fact that we documented our clashes, whether in Navis work or in the clash report that you saw, the way is we can go back to all these clashes that we found and put a dollar sign to each one of them and tally the number. And that probably will give us one of the best metrics. But it's definitely an area where it's always been asked that question.
Yeah.
How much did you save? What's the return on investment? But I could tell you from my very limited experience in construction with BIM, there's so many opportunities that we could have avoided a lot of conflicts. Most recently, penetration through steel. If you could plan for that beforehand, before fabrication, you could save up to $300 per penetration. And sometimes you do have to go through steel. So definitely, if you look at a project that magnitude and you add the number, you definitely justify that added cost.
That's really what the question was. The other one was more for you, Marwan, your comment about FM earlier on. Was there any talk about any kind of or I don't know if there is, but a data neutral capability of putting information in of some sort that is neutral in form that could potentially be used if the owner someday might ask for it?
No, that discussion for this job didn't take place, but we're currently speaking with other clients who are interested in this. As the technology now is moving in that direction, there are definitely a number of suites out there. The U.S. government, the GSA, they standardized on Maximo, so that probably is a good precedent to follow. Obviously, it's a fresh ground, and again, each client have different needs, and we will work with their needs.
And we're actually doing a pilot study with UBC to try to see how we can take that pharmacy model and some of the other models that have been handed over and actually try to use them. So UBC's talking a lot about that right now.